Good morning, ladies. No, gentlemen. Today, we'll be taking you record shopping. Behind the camera, give it a spin. This is the slowest spin.
Hey guys, my name is Bronwyn, and I like to party, and I like to record shop, so we're gonna do that today.
Budget, but I haven't bought records in so long that I think, oh my god, I think we will just be raw dogging it. Or any other way to say that was not crazy. We like to go down Main Street, we like to party, we love slot machines, we love Las Vegas. We'll get a little coffee, we'll have a little fun. We hope you enjoy.
Good afternoon, everybody. We are on Main Street in Vancouver, in Raincouver, right close to Neptune Records, the legendary store of Neptune Records.
Walk us through what you're looking for.
The vibes are pretty broad. I'm always looking for some 80s post-punk, some 70s punk, anything shoegaze, anything a little gothy, because that's how we roll. I'm wearing some old Doc Martens that were my sister's friends, and she left them at her house and I stole them. Tights with little red stars, crushed velvet little dress, and I'm wearing this little suede jacket with Jesus and Mary chain and the sound, pins. And I have some little rings. I have my hand necklace that I found on the ground. And that's it.
What am I looking for? It's pretty broad, as you would say. I don't know, Bronwyn was kind of more specific than me. I don't know, I just go there and I find things that I was looking for. I have a list in my phone, I can probably put that in here. I feel like if I go in there with an idea of something that I really need, then like I never find it. I'm gonna look in the $8 bin in alphabetical. Yeah, I'll give you a fit check later because I'm feeling shy right now on the street. I'm also chewing like a massive juicy fruit and I need to like expel it from my mouth immediately. Banger Hall alert. We're on intermission. Hopefully I find some cure. Now wave at it. Or I guess we can't. Dude. Good evening. We're gonna do my fit check now because I was too shy in the street.
Alright, from the bottom to the top. From
Puma
the
socks.
bottom.
These are Brian's socks because I ran out of socks. My big wide leg Levi's jeans I got for Christmas. Thrifted tank top. The garage. I don't know what you call it. Shrug situation that I sometimes wear to the club. Slade. And we have a gigantic haul for you later. And now we're about to go to the store and I'm hangry.
I'm low-key hangry.
Hey guys, we're in the middle of making dinner. These are good. Roll cross section. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give us a spin.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so today me and Bronwyn, we chilled. We went downtown. We went to 2 different record stores, Neptune and Red Cat. And now we're making dinner. I changed my fit. I'm now wearing my Boy Meets World t-shirt. And I got 6 records, and I believe Bronwyn got 4. And yeah, we'll be showing them band for band, I guess. I'm sorry that I didn't record enough in the street. I was just shy and embarrassed, and it was embarrassing. So we went back and forth. I think my selection, as you may have expected if you've seen my collection video, is quite random. But they were all ones that I saw, and I was like, this is it. This is the one. Like, what can I say? They were all calling to me. Maybe I'll let Bron go first because I'm low-key in the middle of boiling some gnocchi right now. Ah!
Okay. Hi guys. Here's what I got today from Neptune Records. So our first pick, my first pick of the night that I got from Neptune Records, is Garlands by Cocteau Twins. I believe this is their first album. It's kind of like the darker, more gothy side of the Cocteau Twins that we know and love. So yeah, I've been looking for this for a while, and I got it. Favorite songs? Blood Bitch, Wax and Wane. Those are my top two.
Okay, it's now my turn to show what I got at Neptune and Red Cat Records, starting with Neptune. The first one I picked up, I guess, was this one. Oh my god. The first Led Zeppelin album, very beautiful, amazing. It was a pretty good price too, but it's beautiful. Yeah, it says bootleg on it. I don't know what that means, but we're gonna find out, I guess. But I've been looking for it forever because I have 4, and I have been looking for like 2 and 3, but 1 is probably my favorite apart from 4. I think as like artists grow, like their first album's always so intentional, I guess. You know what I mean? Rent was due, I guess. They had one shot. They had haters too. My favorite songs, probably Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You, and Good Times, Bad Times. That's just a classic, and it's so real. It's a very amazing album, and I'm excited to spin it. But I'm getting a new record player because the one I have is just pissing me the fuck off, and it's annoying. So that should be shipping in like 2 weeks. So yeah, back to my gnocchi now.
Hello. I'm back. This is my second pick from Neptune Records as well. It is Lush, the wonderful 1992, their second album, classic, shoegaze, dream pop, amazing. Favorite songs? Untogether and Super Blast. For Love is also very good as well. And it's called Spooky. Very good album. Another one that I have been looking for. And I don't have any stuff by Lush, and I love them. So that's lit. Period.
Low-key, we're in the middle of making dinner, so sorry about all the random-ass jumps. But I can't let the gnocchi burn. Like, sorry about it. And the next thing I picked up, I think I already said this. Like, my selections were very, I don't know, all over across the board. But they were all things that I really adore and love. I think this is the second one I found. Oh, my God. Was Positions by Ariana Grande. One of my favorite vocal pop albums. It's very beautiful. Very amazing. I don't know, like, this is a controversial album. Sorry, I didn't realize the flowers were in the frame the whole time. These are some beautiful flowers that my boyfriend bought me for my dance recital last week. A lot of people don't like this album because when it came out, it sounded different than all her other previous works, but I don't know. I loved it. I loved the visuals. I love her beautiful voice. My favorite song is probably POV. But also, I do love a good 34-35, especially the one with Megan Thee Stallion and Doja Cat. But I do love Positions. It is controversial, though, because some people really think it's her worst album. And to those people, I say, I don't give a fuck. It's beautiful, and she slayed. And now her music's kind of different, and, like, I'm not going to speak on the situation. But me and Bronwyn were just talking about this in the street. We were like, you can say a lot of things about Miss Ariana Grande, but you can't say that she can't sing. She has pipes, what can I say? As a person who has tried to write music and a singer, like, it's kind of hard to write songs and know exactly what's going to sound amazing for your voice and be melodic and stuff. But I don't know. I just thought it was a very cohesive album, and it slayed. Obvious and Nasty are also really amazing songs. And now I have to go because my pen is probably getting too hot.
Hey everybody, I'm back with my Sour Crawlers and another great record. This is Husker Du. Husker Du? I don't know how to pronounce it. Their great 1982 EP, Metal Circus. Some great post-punk, punky post-punk stuff. Pretty underrated, in my opinion, especially as far as post-punk and punk goes. My favorite off this is Diane. Excellent song. Excellent EP. And that's that on that. Thank you very much.
Number 1 tip for me for record shopping is go through everything, especially the cheap bins, because, like, you never know what you could find, period. Number 2, I feel like if something's calling to you, you should just get it, especially if it's cheap. Because, like, there have been times where I just found something I'd never heard of it or heard it before, and I bought it out of the $8 bin, and it was a slay. No, my third pick, another beautiful pop album, Hot Pink by Miss Doja Cat. A true period piece of its time, as I once said many times. As controversial of a figure as she is, she really did change pop music. But low-key, I'd just be saying that about anybody. But it's true. And when I do hear it in a grocery store like 20 years from now, I'm going to be sent back to those COVID times. Do you know the dance? And we can go on about, like, the TikTokification of popular music as on and on and on. At the time, like, I don't think she... Like, this was before people started making music to get popular on TikTok. Like, she was just making music, I think. And it slayed. I used to listen to this every single day, like, in the summertime when I first heard it. At first, I didn't think much of her. How's the chicken? At first, when I heard all her songs on TikTok and all those little dances, I admittedly was a bit closed-minded. And I was like, this is not my thing. It's not the vibes. But it so was. And, like, as much as people shit on her, and she's had such a crazy career trajectory, the way I'm, like, talking about controversial figures in pop music, I will always love this album forever. And it's very beautiful on the inside. It's hot pink. Which I was surprised by for some reason. But yeah, this was in the used bin, so it was cheaper than normal. My favorite songs. Better Than Me, that's one of my favorite songs. I do love Say So, I have to say. No, wait, Cybersex is, like, top tier. I think that's the first one I ever heard from Doja Cat. But anyways, back to my chicken. We'll show you the finished project of the chicken gnocchi later.
Okay, guys. I'm back again. With my last purchase from Neptune Records, which is actually not a record. Ooh. It's a CD. And it's the very excellent Dig Me Out, Sleater Kinney. 1997. Kind of Riot Girl, a little bit, I guess. It's just good. I don't know. Favorites? Dig Me Out, of course. I'm basic, whatever. I also like Buy Her Candy. This is great. Hate on CDs if you wish, if you will, if you must, if you must, if you must. I don't care. I'm seeing them here in Vancouver in 2 weeks. Should be a good show. And that's it. That's it for me. For Neptune. Goodbye.
My next record is one that I've wanted for so fucking long, and one time I saw it, I lost my train of thought because when I said saw, I thought about how Brian makes fun of the way I said saw, and he thinks I overpronounce it. Don't comment on that. Anyways, this is Blue by Joni Mitchell. Like, one of my favorite songwriters ever, and I really do think that she changed the songwriting vibes. And she was so ambitious on this album, too, with all the melodies, because they were, like, stylized in her voice, I guess. Blue is one of my favorite records that I've wanted for so long, been on my list for so long, because it's just so emotionally real as fuck, and, like, she really put it all out there, I guess. I love Joni and all her other albums. This is my first Joni Mitchell record. My favorite off this one, Case of You and California. Wait, River's on this one, bro. That's so fucked up. River is probably one of my favorite songs ever. One time I went to a Joni Mitchell tribute concert and they didn't sing River and I was pissed. Anyways, she has a beautiful voice. She's so inspirational. I watched her at the Grammys. It was wonderful and amazing. And so many people on Twitter were like, get this old lady off the stage. And I was like, please have some respect. Yeah, she's a wonderful lady. And apparently she was like super into chain smoking cigarettes, which is crazy because she had such a beautiful high range. This is one of those albums I remember listening to for the first time. And I was like, wow, life will never be the same after this. And I think that is also my last purchase at Neptune Records. And then we went to Red Cat Records a few blocks up. I will see you later. I need to go check on the onions.
Okay, guys, we're back. And we're on to Red Cat now, which might be a hot take, but I kind of dig Red Cat more than Neptune sometimes. That's just me. That's just me. I don't know. The first one I grabbed was Romeo Void Instincts from 1984. I love Romeo Void, and they really don't get their due as far as like post-punk, new wave bands go, especially ones female-fronted. Deborah Isle is a queen. So good. Some of my faves on this one. There are a lot. A Girl in Trouble, Out on My Own, Just Too Easy. It's so good. So good. Good to dance. Good to chill. Good for any mood, really. Romeo Void. Check them out if you haven't. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, guys. We're almost at the end of our little tour. But my first Red Cat Records album that I got was the Jackson's Greatest Hits. I actually don't have any Michael Jackson albums. I find them, like, hard to find. Not hard to find, more like I want to see if I can get older ones, which is just so kind of silly of me. One time I went to this store, and they had it. It was like a thrift store, and they had it at the front, and I was like, how much is this? I think it was Bad, or maybe Thriller. And they were like, oh, that's not on sale. And I was like, that is, like, really rude. Like, why would you put that in here? This is a store. This is the Jackson's Greatest Hits. Has a pretty good medley of things. Kind of a cute cover, and it has like I Want You Back and I'll Be There, ABC, all those like classic ones. I think my favorite ones, I haven't completely listened to everything that I know of, but obviously all the classics. I Want You Back, that one's so good. It's fun to play, it's fun to sing, it's fun to listen to Michael saying, oh, I guess this is my third Jackson 5 album because I have their wonderful Christmas album, but I really love listening to Michael Jackson sing, especially because in the later years he starts really cutting it up with his style, like pop-wise, and he doesn't like belt as much. I do love to hear little Michael Jackson sing because you can just tell he was gifted with something and he had to give it to the world. I was really happy to have found this, especially because it was just like a used album and it was only $10. So, period. And I only have one left, and I left probably the most random one for last.
Here's my second grab from Red Cat. Highland Hard Rain by Aztec Camera. I love Aztec Camera. A great little new wave band. This is from 1983. This album is so good. Used $10. A steal. Oh, they just have some very beautiful, beautiful music. Man, honestly, all of these are bangers for me. Release and The Bugle Sounds Again are good songs that I could cry to. Oblivious is great, of course. Pillar to Post, The Boy Wonders. It's just, you can't go too wrong with this one. Maybe one of my favorite. Definitely more new wave than post-punk, if you care about the difference. Anyway, Aztec Camera, Highland Hard Rain.
Okay. And my last album that I found, I was trying to control myself for Red Cat because I got rent to pay now and shit. And there was some good stuff there. Like, I contemplated getting a couple Cure albums throughout the entire day. But maybe I'll save that for another time. I was telling Bronwyn how I bought my dad Disintegration last Christmas, and I deeply regret giving it to him because when I bought it, I was like, oh, wow, this is lit. And then I was like, should I keep it for myself? But then I thought that would be kind of evil, and it, like, you know, Jesus' birthday stuff, probably go to hell. So this last album, and many of you may laugh in my face, I don't give a fuck. I think it's one of the greatest pop albums ever. Today was like a very mixed day for pop, classic rock, Jackson 5, Joni Mitchell, but this heavily influenced my childhood. It was a sleigh. It is One of the Boys by Katy Perry. I don't care what you have to say about this album. It was lit. She had a vision. Catchy. Like I said before about Led Zeppelin, like the first album is always so pure with the intentions of the artist, pretty much. Well, actually, sometimes as it goes on, they get more, like, making music how they want it because they have, like, the means and stuff. But, I mean, people work very hard on their first album because they also usually have a lot more time than like their second album or their third. But anyways, Katy Perry really slayed with this one. I remember when it was big when I was young because, Bronwyn, pop quiz, when did One of the Boys come out?
What?
When did this come out?
Oh, God. I don't even know the exact.
I should have said it because I knew it, 2008. And that was, me and Bronwyn were 7 years old, but like that was the time where music videos were so big, and Katy always had such a vision, and like watching I Kissed a Girl, like I radicalized me, what can I say? And it was always on TV, like on Much Music, and I just loved, I hated to see her downfall, Katy Perry, I really did. She made bangers, and this album still stands to this day, like beautiful, amazing songs. Hot and Cold, truly one of the greatest pop songs. Period. It was amazing. I still listen to that song. What are my other favorites? You're So Gay is fucking crazy, but Waking Up in Vegas is probably my favorite off this one, though. I listened to that when I was in Vegas. It was lit. It used to be my alarm clock. But anyways, that's all from my haul. I personally am very happy with what I found today, and I really have loved all the love on my vinyl records video. It made me feel so special and loved, so I thought, why not spend $200, period. How much did you spend today, Bronwyn? I was under 200. I think I had hit like 160 maybe. Okay guys, we're about to have our beautiful lit dinner with a Parmigiano. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you want to see literally anything can be posted on the channel, you never know. Porn. Give me a like, give me a subscribe. And look at my cute little salt shakers. They're married. Good night everybody. Mwah. Mwah.
Tune in next week, where, I don't know, you'll have to see. You'll have to see.